Hello everyone. How are you guys doing on your coronacation? You guys, life's a little nutty. Life is a little nutty right now. Like, the world is just in a very strange, very weird place. But you know what? We're just gonna get through it together. We're gonna get through it together. But there's two things I want to talk to you guys about tonight, because I was at Target today. Shocking, I know. I had to work today. I've not stopped working. And I'm seeing people out and about with masks on. I'm seeing people wearing gloves. And as a healthcare provider, you guys, there are so many things wrong with that picture. So I want to bring you some information today that I think maybe will help you. Maybe it will help you better understand the mask and glove situation. And if you're gonna use those items, what is the right setting and the proper way to use them? Okay, so first of all, this is the mask that I'm seeing people wear. Okay, this is considered what we call a level 2 mask. Hey, Amanda. So it has a little kind of wire right here. That wire is meant to pinch over your nose to, create a barrier there. And you're supposed to open it up, loop it around your ears, okay? This is the proper way to wear this mask. If for some reason y'all can't hear me, please let me know. So, wearing this mask. Now, I will tell you, wearing it like this does you zero good, because you're still breathing in whatever's around you, okay? Wearing it like this does you no good, okay? So, what I want you guys to know about the level 2, 3, 4, or 5 mask is that these do not filter out coronavirus, okay? Your healthcare provider uses these to filter out bloodborne pathogens such as hepatitis, HIV, tuberculosis, and things of that nature. This does not filter out coronavirus. Let me say it again for people in the back. This does not filter out coronavirus, okay? If you are wearing this mask, these are what we call single-use masks. In the hospital setting, I'm a dental hygienist, so in the dental setting, we use one per patient. These masks are good maybe for an hour or so. After that, they become a little bit wet with the moisture from your mouth. They also become dirty on the front. So in the hygiene, in the dental, setting, there's a lot of aerosol. You guys would be shocked at the things that come out of people's mouths. Okay. Not just spit, but there's a lot of aerosol that comes out. So this will get wet. It will get spit. It will get blood. It will get water, all kinds of things on it. The second these get wet, they are useless, okay? The second they get wet with the moisture from your mouth on the inside, with anything hitting you from the outside, the second they get wet, they are completely useless, okay? So that's something that you need to understand. If you are walking around, if you have one of these, and you're walking around wearing this mask all day, every day, same mask, going in and out of stores, wearing it at home, whatever, it's not doing you any good, okay? Because it's dirty, and really, basically, you're just recycling your own germs, like, down in there, okay? It gets really gross after a while, okay? So those are just a few things I want you to take into consideration when you're deciding whether or not you want to wear this out in public. You really don't need to. It's really not necessary. Like I said, it doesn't filter out coronavirus. So that being said, let me say this. Your healthcare providers do still need these masks. You general public people, I love you guys, but y'all don't need them. Your healthcare providers do. We are still treating patients. Your nurses and doctors are still treating patients in hospitals. There are still patients with all kinds of other diseases that are being treated. All that stuff didn't go away because coronavirus came into the picture. So your healthcare providers need these. okay? And we are running out of them, all right? They are on back order, and we need them. So if you are in the general public, you don't need it, so don't buy it, okay? So that's about this. Now, the only mask currently on the market that filters out coronavirus is called an N95 mask. It looks like this. I don't have one in my possession. I don't treat coronavirus patients in the dental setting. If you come to the dentist sick, we send you home. So there's that. But an N95 mask looks like this, and it has this little respirator situation right here, okay? That's the only mask that filters out coronavirus. These are currently on back order for everyone. Your healthcare providers can't even get them, okay? You don't need them. If you are social distancing yourself, when you're in the store, you're staying a good distance away from other people, you're not breathing on each other, you're not coughing on each other, you're good, okay? You're okay, all right? So let's save the mask for your healthcare providers, those of us that are still working, okay? Those of us that need these, because we are still dealing with bloodborne pathogens every day. Tuberculosis, HIV, hepatitis, all of those, we need this mask to filter that out so that we can continue to treat our patients and protect them and us, okay? So, that's what you need to know about the mask. Second thing, let's talk about gloves. Let's talk about gloves, friends. So, this is what I'm seeing. So I'm in Target, and I see people with these gloves on, or I'm at the restaurant, and I see people that are working there, and they're picking things up. So they're like, you know, oh, I'm on my phone, I've got my gloves on. Oh, I'm going to put that phone down, I'm going to pick up something else. Oh, I'm gonna grab the menus. Oh, and I'm doing all these things with my gloves on. Okay, you're still contaminating everything. All right? So the thing about gloves, your healthcare providers use gloves one time, again, one-time use situation, and we throw them away. When we touch a patient, the gloves are contaminated, and we are not allowed to touch anything else with those contaminated gloves. We have to change our gloves out. So when we touch something that's contaminated, we have to strip the gloves down and either wash our hands to finish what we're doing. For example, in a hospital or a doctor's office setting, your nurse is wearing gloves. They're taking blood, or, you know, giving a shot or doing an IV or whatever. My child is crying, and he's going to have to be quiet. Thank you, sir. They're doing an IV. Well, before they go to the computer to type in all the information, you will notice that they remove their gloves, right? Because when you've touched the patient, you've contaminated your gloves, so you have to remove them so you don't contaminate the computer. Do you see where I'm going with this? So, what people are doing, sorry, Liam kicked my tripod. What I'm seeing people do is they're going to Target, okay? They want to wear the gloves so they can touch the shopping carts. You guys, I'm totally okay with that. I'm cool with that. We don't have a glove shortage. You want to use your gloves to touch the shopping cart. I get it. Totally cool. But what you're doing is don't touch that, Elijah. You're touching the shopping cart, and then you're picking up your purse and you're rummaging through your purse to find your keys. You've just contaminated everything in your purse with whatever was on the shopping cart because you didn't remove your glove. Is that making sense? Drop me something and let me know that that's making sense to you guys, okay? So, same thing, like if you leave the store and you've touched the shopping cart, you've touched the little credit card thing, you know, okay, you don't want to get stuff on your hands. That's great. Excellent. But you get to your car and you still have your gloves on. You open your car door, you start your car, you touch your steering wheel. If you still have the gloves on, you've contaminated everything in your car, okay? A little cuteness for you guys. You're welcome. So, my advice to you guys, and same thing at a restaurant. Restaurant workers, servers, if you're cleaning a table or if you're cleaning off menus or whatever, you clean them all off. You clean the table. you have to remove the gloves, okay? You guys, if gloves is the way that you want to go, okay, you're going to go through a lot of them. I can't even tell you how many gloves I go through in a day. You know, I'm like cleaning somebody's teeth. If I need to grab something out of my drawer, I got to take my glove off. I got to get it out. I got to put another glove on, right? So this is my advice to you. You can wear gloves. I'm not wearing gloves at Target, okay? You want it, Betty?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, ma'am?
No.
Okay. You can, there you go. These are clean, by the way. I just pulled them out the bag. So anyway, if you want to wear gloves at Target, that's fine. My advice to you is, as soon as you walk in the door, go in the restroom, wash your hands, put your gloves on, okay? Do your shopping, do all the things you need to do. When you're walking out of the store, take your gloves off so that you don't contaminate everything. If you can get your credit card or whatever out of your purse with one hand, like while you're, scanning everything, try to remove the one glove. It's a little bit tricky in that setting, in the healthcare setting, we kind of have things situated where we don't have to touch everything. Like we do what we need to do in this one area with this set of gloves, we take them off, we go to the other area, we do what we need to do there, right? But, hand washing, you guys, I'm not real sure why this is like, people are acting like it's a new thing. It's not a new thing, okay? Wash your hands. Good old hand washing does so much more than gloves and antibacterial hand sanitizer could ever do, okay? Also, side note, antibacterial hand sanitizer does not kill coronavirus. Just side note, okay? It's antibacterial and coronavirus. Okay, it doesn't work, okay? So that is, those are just some things that I'm seeing from people. I understand you want to protect yourself. You guys, I want you guys to be safe. I want all of you to be cautious. I want you to be healthy. And, there are going to be times where you've got to get out and about. But just, be careful and do it correctly. All right. If you're just wearing the mask, just to wear it, like it's not really going to do you any good. You're better off just keeping distance from people, no hugging, no, talking like, don't be invading personal space or anything like that. You're better off just making sure that you make a list when you go to the store so you can get everything at one time. You don't have to keep going to the store or keep going to different stores. Which I know is kind of hard right now because there's a lot of places that are out of like everything. I can't find ground beef. The struggle. But just be careful, okay? But wash your hands. I mean, if you want to go into a store, wash your hands when you leave the house. Wash your hands when you get back home. I mean, it's really that simple. People are just really kind of overdoing it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Just a little bit of information. I think there's so much information out there right now that people are just kind of overwhelmed and they feel like they just have to do everything. So if you guys have any questions, I am more than happy to help you, help ease your mind, help, whatever I can do. I'm a dental hygienist. I am a healthcare provider. We are currently still working. Can I help you put it on? Yes. We are currently still working. I actually work in 2 different offices. And we've always treated every patient as if they have an infectious disease. So there's not a lot of things we're doing differently. We have changed some things like in the waiting area, we've gotten rid of like the magazines and, spread out the chairs a little bit and that sort of thing. But overall, your dental offices are very clean. Your hospital workers are doing everything they can. Your doctor's offices are doing everything they can. So if you guys, the general public, if you guys can just help us, conserve the masks because you don't need them. But we cannot work. If we run out of masks, we can't work in the dental office at all. Do you want somebody to clean your teeth if they're not wearing a mask? Just saying. That's disgusting. So no, Elijah, get down, buddy. So there you have it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help you guys in any way I can. I'm praying for all of you, praying for our country, praying for our leaders, that everybody, just a second, that everybody will stay safe. And we will get through this together, you guys. God didn't bring us this far to let us go now, I really have faith that we're going to make it through. It's going to be some hard times ahead, but let's just work together. Let's be kind to one another, and we're going to make it. We're going to be okay. All right. I love all of you, and Elijah wanted to say bye. You going to say bye?
Bye.
Say have a great day.
Have a great day.
I can't see you. Just bend down. Say be kind.
Be kind.
Love you guys. Don't spit. Oh, see what I have to do? I have to deal with it at home too, guys. Bye, everyone.